Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today I have for you three Marine Master 300s. I featured the black one on the channel before. The video is really about the blue one and the green one. So this video comes courtesy of my friend Ryan and his brother Carrie. Ryan and Carrie both asked me to procure them one each of these through my contacts. So I was able to, and then they said, please make a video on it. So who am I to, reject the request to make a video on two awesome watches, and a third awesome watch too, but I've done that one before. So I'll start with the blue one. So this is the Seiko Marine Master 300. These were released, all of these in 2018, 2019. This one in particular, I believe, is a 2019 serial number. So it is 44.3 millimeters in diameter. It's 14.6 thick to a nice AR coated on the inside, sapphire crystal. It's 50 millimeters lug tip to lug tip. It is a 20 millimeter lug. Comes in a beautiful bracelet, and included in the box on all of them is another Seiko rubber strap. Beautiful bezel, of course. Would we expect anything else? And I'm not going to make you guys sit there and stare at the bezel being offset for the rest of the video, so I'll reset it to its rightful position. There we go. It is, so what's interesting about all the Marine Masters is they do not have a case back. It's a monocoque structure, I guess you would call it. It's a one-piece case. There's no back here to remove at all. Everything you see about the watch goes in through the front. So servicing obviously is not simple. It's got to go back to, I guess, the depot level, or back to Seiko. Signed Prospex logo on the crown, screw down crown obviously. It is 300 meters of water resistance, so that means everything is loaded in through the front of the watch, and the bezel is kind of like your last stand to, the last, I just said again, the last thing that goes on the watch before it's finished. So it's kind of interesting that it's really not user serviceable at all, any stretch of the imagination. It does come on the beautiful bracelet with, I guess I'll open it. Sorry, Carrie. And it's got their what do they call it? Glide lock, of that ratcheting, the ratcheting extension for the wetsuit. Pretty cool. I got my glove in there. There we go. Micro extension. You got 4 positions. It does have drilled lugs. The case finishing, the polishing, everything is gorgeous. All the watches employ Zaratsu, which is the Japanese polishing technique on the hands. It's something usually reserved for the Grand Seiko line, but this lineup has it. Movement 8L35, which is a 26 joule high beat. It used to be called a high beat. It's 28,800 beats per hour movement. Accuracy, they say, is plus 15 to minus 10 seconds a day. Generally, obviously, people get much better accuracy than that. 50-hour power reserve, Lumarite over the entire thing. Let's get on it. The bezel insert is indeed ceramic, so that won't scratch anymore. And let's, maybe we're getting a little bit closer. I don't know how much closer I can get, but just look at that finishing on the hands. It's amazing. Obviously made in Japan. 300 meters of water resistance, I said. It's absolutely gorgeous. So these watches obviously are not inexpensive. You could probably figure that out by now. They all roughly $3,000 or so at retail. 33,000, 3,300. The green one that I'll show in a minute, a little bit more expensive because it's a limited edition. We'll get into that. So this is model number SBDX025 as a Japanese watch. As a JDM product, or better known to the rest of the world as SLA023. Seiko markets them under 2 product numbers, one for Japan, one for the rest of the world. We'll go through the tagging real quick. I'm not sure what that says. Usually these things you can kind of see numbers sticking out, but there's not much here I can understand. The regular Prospex tag, here is the price tag. So 8L35 movement, plus 15 to minus 10 seconds a day, made in Japan, the model number. Price is, on the flip side, 320,000 yen. Obviously, the Japanese yen floats, so figure about 100 or 110 yen to the dollar, so you could do the math. Roughly $3,000, $3,100. So that is the blue one. So the black one, I called it black. It's green. Sorry, Ryan, it's green, I know. I'll bump up the exposure a little bit more just to bring out the green of the dial. It's a rich, forest green, kind of a dark hunter green, again, ceramic bezel. We've got a gold seconds hand. Looks really nice. I guess I didn't go over the winding and setting, but buttery smooth on unscrewing the crown. It doesn't even feel like I'm winding it, to tell you the truth. Amazing, almost freewheels. Let's get it out of any kind of danger zone it might be in, because it's not mine. I don't own it. Well, I own it right now until he pays me. So one direction does nothing, the other direction changes the date, and obviously this changes the time. Push down and turn for your full water resistance. So green dial, green bezel, ceramic, like I said before. So we'll look at the back of this one. Let's see if we can, it's kind of shiny, kind of not. But at the bottom there, you can see limited edition. I'm going to look with my eyeballs. It is number, it looks 260 out of 1968. So this is a 50th anniversary of the first release of the dive watch. Kind of. 1968 was the first one, so 2018, so these are all from 2018. 2018 was the year this watch was released. They made 1,968 examples. This is a very low serial number, number 260, and the myth is that the lower serial numbers were reserved for Japan only, so your SBDX, this is an SBDX 021, that's why it's got the lower serial number. But the tag, oh, they all have DiaShield, which is like Seiko's scratch-resistant coating. I didn't say that before, but the price tag, even though it's an LE, the price is still the same. But like I said, worldwide, this is known as SLA 019. For us, it's going to be SBDX 021. And then just really quickly, just to kind of complete the lineup, would be the SBDX 023, which I did sell for a spell. You guys have noticed all the JDM models have disappeared from my website, around $3,000 or so. This one actually is kind of still kicking around in my inventory, so I guess if you want it, just let me know. But same watch, black dial, silver hands. This one does have the gold seconds hand as well. All three of them did. I don't know if I made mention of the blue dial with the gold hand, but looks awesome, really nice, super hot. I guess I got to do a loom shot, right, and then I'll try one of them on. So there you go. Did I even have to show you a loom shot? Interesting. Look how I did the bezel. Again, you know, in a lot of dive watches, up to 15-20 minutes is the most important part of the bezel. So that is loomed, and the rest of the bezel is not. But of course, they glow extremely well. So as if you'd be surprised, I chose the blue one to try on. You know, at 44 millimeters, it sounds like a tank, but it's really not. And 50 on the tip to tip, which is just a little bit larger than like an Orient Ray or a Mako. Very comfortable. You know, not really not extremely big and bulky. They do a great job on this watch. I think it stands to note that, well, you know what, I'm going to save that for the wrap-up talk. One second. I am going to wrap it up, but I was just saying before, you know, it stands to note that, yeah, these are $3,000 watches, they're $3,200 watches. You know, but I feel they truly represent an amazing value. Everything about them is perfection. In a Swiss-made watch, these would be, yeah, a couple of grand more easily. If you get a chance, do a little Google search or something. Look up the hand finishing technique that they use, or the polishing technique on the hands. It is absolutely amazing. And there are some vloggers out there that have done extreme close-up photography and videography of the hand finishing, you know, comparing this to a Rolex, to an Omega. Absolutely amazing what Seiko does with these hands. Almost scary to a point. Anyway, this has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you a couple of Marine Masters, thanks to Ryan and Carrie. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.